All right, so the Human Centipede is, like I said, it's this really well talked about movie. Just it's been known for its extremeness and its gore and its disgusting. And basically, what it's about is there are two backpacking. Well, they're not backpacking. They're just these two ditzy American girls who are in Germany and they want to go to a dance club, and their car gets stranded on the side of the road, much like Rocky Horror. And they go up to a strange man's house, a surgeon's house, looking for a little bit of help. And they get captured. And when they awake, he shows them a little slide presentation of what he wants to do with their bodies. And he wants to create a human centipede by connecting three people to share a gastrointestinal bowel thing. And that is the premise, and that is the movie.
Yeah.
After the premise is revealed, the movie kind of just dies, in my opinion. I feel like this movie was just completely premise, no follow-through, no character development, no dialogue.
Like, as you were saying, there's this hype with it that I was anticipating. I had just heard, Human Centipede is going to connect people, and I was expecting like 30 people and making this, huge, horrible-looking thing, and I was disappointed tenfold because it's 3 instead of 30, like I was hoping.
Well, this is a low-budget film.
Yeah,
they can't afford that many people.
Yeah,
just wait. The big Hollywood remake. There's going to be 60 people.
Well, this is the first sequence, so the last sequence or whatever is going to be coming. It's already slated on IMDb as a sequel, so you have that to look forward to.
But this, definitely the biggest letdown of any horror movie. We're talking. Everybody's talking about how crazy and gory and disgusting it is because, they're connecting people together from butt to mouth, but they just fall so much. There's you spend half the time waiting for something horribly gory to happen, and
then it cuts away.
Yeah, it's just.
And this is the type of movie where, this isn't The Shining. This isn't, a really well thought out, crafted movie. So you're not there for the plot. You're there to be completely disgusted, and you want to see them push the gore thing is, the torture porn, if you will. You want to see it pushed to its furthest extremes. And really, honestly, I've seen a handful of very mainstream horror movies that I thought was more extreme than this. The concept is creative. I'll give Tom Six that. The concept is creative, but he's not a storyteller. And there's, literally, there's no dialogue except for the main actor who plays a surgeon, who I'll give some props to, too. He's genuinely creepy. But most of the dialogue is...
Yeah, because that was one thing I was commenting on, is that, the German guy, he doesn't speak English, so you're reading it.
Yeah.
So I was okay with that. Until, the detectives come in and they're speaking English. And that kind of, raised a little flag going, okay, what?
Well, Europeans all know English.
But why would a German man talk to another German man in English?
Yeah, that's true.
But, I like how he kind of had the, he's a crazy dog. My favorite part is the fact of how obsessed he was with his, because before he does the 3 humans, he has the 3 dogs.
The 3 dogs.
And he just loves those dogs so much. And I think that's where you first get this, because he's the one character you actually get to know. Yeah. Everyone else is just,
they're just cannon fodder. They're just there to be tortured.
To be tortured, but... So I kind of enjoyed the character development. I thought he did okay with the crazy doctor.
Yeah.
Other than the poor acting, his character was developed. He had that sentimental side for his dogs. He had that creepy side. He had all of his creepy photos in the background, so he knew it was,
It's shot pretty well, actually, considering it's a low-budget movie that you can tell they probably shot in, the span of, maybe a week, a month, somewhere in there. I would doubt very much longer than a month. It's shot pretty well. It looks good. It's fairly stylish, but there's just so nothing to the movie. It's just, low carbs kind of movie.
Well, kind of like you were saying earlier, where it just dies after what's been revealed.
Yeah.
You go and you're like, okay, they're going to connect these people. And then it happens. And then I'm sitting there and...
The movie goes nowhere.
It doesn't. It just... I was expecting, him to, find the perfect specimens. And hunting down, okay, you're going to be the head, you're going to be the middle, you're going to be this, and there was none of that.
There was a lot of chances for more gore and more, even better story, because, you know, these people could have tried to separate or whatever, and they're trying to throughout the whole movie, but it just really it's repetitive. It's the same scene over and over again after the initial surgery. And I thought the ending was kind of clever because, you know, well, I won't give it away, but the person who you don't think is going to live through the whole experience ends up living.
Because
so
they're
that
the
was
dumbest.
Yeah.
She's the one. Yeah, there's like.
Well, you don't care about these characters anyway.
There's like 3 chase scenes, and all chase scenes, they do exactly what you're not supposed to do. It's just like
so. There was
like
one.
They watched every horror movie ever and said, "That's what I'm supposed to do." And you're like, no.
There was also one comment that the doctor guy, before he goes out and does the chasing, he has enough time to go get aviator shades. Did you guys notice that?
No.
No, at that like scene where, you know, she's at the window, he's wearing aviator glasses when he wasn't downstairs. So that means he walks upstairs, gets
Find
the aviators.
Yeah.
And then,
you have no idea what the motivations of these characters are. You can't even put yourself in their heads because they're just not even making even the least bit of rational decisions. But least of all, the director who made this thing.
Yeah.
So I can't exactly recommend Human Centipede.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to give it a D.
I would have to give it a G because that was absolutely terrible, below an F.
Ooh.
And what about you?
Yeah, it's a D plus. I mean,
Yeah.
the concept was good, but other than that, it's a downer.
Yeah. So that's our Halloween episode. Thank you, Jed.
Yep.
Well, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube, youtube.com.